All right, hey everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Vays, coming to you from an airport as usual. I am in the Gold Coast area and I am off to Sydney, Australia. That would be the next stop. Flight is boarding in about 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's not get started. One second. Let me make sure I'm gonna display the right screen because I have too many open. Okay, here we go. Now I'm ready. Let's do it. All right, if you want to support my work, please check out tonevays.com/affiliates. Unconfiscatable conference is also on sale in Las Vegas, and the financial summit is also on sale for Dominican Republic and Bali in April and November, respectively. Let's talk price. Here we go. Here's the weekly chart. As nice as the week look, I haven't looked at the oscillators in a while, but I don't have enough time today to look at them, so we'll do it another time. We are being rejected by the 21-week moving average. We did have a green 2 go above a green 1 right here. And technically, you have a long trade on a weekly scale, but that's pretty much where it ends. This pullback has already been pretty severe, and let's see which way it goes. I am neutral, but leaning slightly bullish on the weekly scale. Let's look at the daily scale. The daily scale had a classic rejection at the 200-day moving average. You were on an 8 candle. I fully anticipated a 9 to come, but it never did because we crashed hard 2 days ago. And you can see how the stop and reverse points flattened out. I did not know they can do that. Oh, that's right. I think they can do that because it was a brand new high 2 days ago. That is still a little strange. I don't think I've ever seen a stop and reverse point do that. That is very peculiar. But in any case, all signs are pointing to the top being in. This is reminiscent of the last time the top was in at the end of October. It is reminiscent of the way the top was in August. Lots of similarities here. It was a good run up. Happy that some people made money. And at this point, I am actually anticipating for us to pull back. I'm going to take, I know it's getting cluttered on this chart, but at this point, I am looking for lower prices. I am going to become a bear once again. We did not have a red 2 go below the red 1. We currently do not have a red 3 going below the red 2. So maybe tomorrow. The red 3 candle just started. It is 10:30 p.m. in New York. So it's about 2 hours in. Let's see what else we got. 12-hour chart. Oh, so that's the 1-hour chart. Why is that the 1-hour chart? It should be a 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart is not very interesting. That's a 1-hour chart. This should be the 4-hour chart. It is also not very interesting, so that's it. I am curious about traditional markets. Let's look at gold. Gold is doing well. The 9's coming tomorrow, so I will wait, but this is a very nice bullish pattern in gold. Sorry guys, tired. Silver, same thing. Oil, a nice bullish pattern in oil, even though it's pulling back today. The S&P, See, I would not be in the S&P 500 right now. Monday has come and gone, and it's a weak candle. I had the 9, I had the sequential 13, all the other 13s have played out. There is another round of, there's another round in the back of the countdowns, but I would not be in right here. I would rather enter this bullish trade upon the break of these bodies or a sufficient pullback. I don't know which one's going to come first. Therefore, my bullish trade is going to be somewhere down low or the break of this line. As a trader, you can't know ahead of time. Why are these not in line? Something didn't update. Something didn't update, guys. I guess I'm gonna leave site. Something didn't update. I don't know if it was my weekly candle or my daily, but something didn't update. Unless today was a public holiday in the US. Was it it might have been a public holiday. Martin Luther King's Day probably, and the markets are closed. I'm in Australia, so I have no idea which public holidays the US has. How's the live chat going? How many active traders how many active trades should a trader manage at any given point in their career? There's no such thing as should. I've known traders that can manage 100 trades at the same time. I also know traders that can't manage more than one. It's really not it's a very subjective thing. Yep, traditional markets were closed for MLK. All right, so we'll wait till tomorrow. Will Tone address the other day's flash crash during the show? I don't know what to address. I didn't look into anything. It's not a flash crash. It's Bitcoin. That's a Tuesday or a Monday or a Sunday, wherever the hell that was. Yeah, Palladium. I actually want to look at Palladium. I've been thinking about Palladium too. I've been thinking about looking at Palladium. Let's take a look. Oh, very nice. Palladium's been on a tear. I think I'm gonna go back to trading soon, guys, because like a lot of these were actually easy trades if you pay attention to all these markets. I would be getting out of Palladium. It's a 9 on a weekly after an exponential rise. I would have been out of Palladium already. You got 2 more days. You got 2 more days before another 9, and you know, 5 more days for 13 if it keeps rising. I would be if I wasn't out Palladium, I'd be out next week out of Palladium. The 9's coming on a daily and weekly. I mean, that's pretty cool actually. Let's look at more live chat. Though I do have to start figuring out the boarding situation. Let me take a look at my usual stocks. The usual suspect. Guys, I don't really want to look at stocks today. The market's closed. Like, there's no point. I'd rather look at it tomorrow. So here's Lyft. Lyft on a daily is on a 9. I would not be, as a swing trader, I would not be holding Lyft right now. I would wait, maybe buy in a couple of days. I didn't check the weekly chart. Let's look at Uber. I would be more comfortable holding Uber right now. Uber had its 9. It didn't pull back. It had a 3 go above a 2 above the 9. I would be bullish Uber, and I would be a little cautious on Lyft. They're in the same sector, so can't really go that wrong. JMIA, I don't know. Oh yeah, no, I do know. It's bullish. Look at the cross. You know, it finally pulled back enough. It lost 75% of its value from the IPO and like 95% of its value from the high. And once the moving average is crossed and it consolidated, look at this nice pullback. I mean, I'm bullish. I mean, you can pull back a little more, but I'm bullish. When am I coming to New Orleans? I have no plans to come to New Orleans, guys. I'm almost never in the US. I pretty much stay out of the US. Bitcoin has been establishing lower lows and lower highs since 13,000. This is the definition of a bear market. It can't be a bull until it establishes a higher high. Will tone address? It's what I've been saying for 2 years. I mean, there's nothing to address, right? I've been a bear for 2 years. We've been making lower highs and lower lows. I don't know what else you want me to say. It's not a fake Federal Reserve stock market bubble. It's a real stock market bullish run for 100 years. If you don't care to participate, that's fine. But feel free to miss out on, I don't know, 10,000x return of the S&P 500. I mean, that's what it's been, right? That's how markets work. Guys, you should worry about what you do with your money than what I do with mine. You should also worry about how many trades you do with your money versus how many trades I do with mine. Yeah, nice 9 on the weekly. Good point. How many airline miles do you have? I have God knows how many cumulative airline miles, but because they're across 50 different airlines, I have 0 status with any airline. I'm like the pleb in the back of the plane, buying the cheapest possible ticket because I want to hold on to every Satoshi I have. Oh yeah. I don't even know who won the football games. Um, I guess 49ers and the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. Good to know. I didn't even know. Um, I mean, they were the favorites, both of them. I'm probably gonna root for the Chiefs in that one. I like Mahomes. Hey guys, I'm gonna get online to board the flight. If you want to support my work, please check out the affiliate page or come to Unconfiscatable or come to the Financial Summit. Bye, guys. Quick video from the airport. Talk to you all on the next one. See a lot of you in Sydney. Meetup. Sydney meetup tomorrow night. Check my Twitter for details. Bye, guys.